the Eagles. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Play action. Here's Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Eagles are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, 73, 73. Tiger Hornet.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Great, set. Delta.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Delta, set. King, Phil King. Alpha. Hey. Crowd up, Yanni. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Eagles. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Look wide, get this one complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Got his man. That's Graham. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Down inside the 10. And the Panthers have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him 16 there. And a first down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll run with Brooks. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Fourth down. Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
63. No touch that. Hey, easy, 63, bad. Hey, easy, 63, bad. 73. No touch.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Good. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
73, 75. Get it.
third and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Jackson out of the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. He gets free. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Third and long for Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Great, set.
On play action, here's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Great, set.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On play action, Hurts. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. Now it is 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal. The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. Whoa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is
That'll be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Claude Martin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Great, set.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. They face second down and 7.
Alpha, Alpha.
Here's Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 run, 18 run.
Now it's Jackson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Jackson now on second down. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Play action now. Jackson. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, it's Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over at their own 14-yard line.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32. They'll stay on the ground. That would qualify as an angry run. How powering his way forward. A pickup itself. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Tigers one, Tigers. No touch that. Crowd up, get it. Crowd, no touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
A throw on the move is caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout.
Ready up.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Come on. Set. Check. Panther.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Here's Jackson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, 73. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
This guy's really starting to roll now, and his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
2 on
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Second down, Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Jackson now. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He's going to air this one out. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now a give on the ground. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Hurts. He keeps it himself.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself. Understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Great, set. Call up, Yeti. Hey. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On play action, Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He is in. Touchdown, Eagles. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
79 Broncos. Take go.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. On first and 10, here's Brooks. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 49-yard line.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Carolina.
Pistol formation with Jackson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.